Hey everybody, it's Chris Wilson from Marketing During Tough Times and Chris Wilson Coaching. Thanks for stopping by. It's Monday. Monday is always motivation day. And Thursday night, I was out with a friend at a concert, and after the show we were talking, and he brought up something that was on my mind, and he happens to be dealing with the same thing. Now, we are both business owners. We've owned our businesses for years. We are successful. We were adversely affected by the COVID crisis, and we're really trying to rebuild our companies. But he brought up the fact that he is experiencing low energy and excitement in his business, and I'm sort of feeling the same thing with my company. So usually you get up in the morning and you have these things you want to do and you hit the ground running, you have all this energy and all this excitement, and you can't wait to get to work. And we're both experiencing this thing where we are getting up in the morning and we're going to our business and we're working on our business and we're doing all the right things, and the energy and excitement isn't there. Now his wife has a business and she's feeling the same thing. So we're all getting up, we're all going to work, but where's the passion and where's the excitement? I think there's a couple things contributing to it. We are 18 months into this COVID crisis, this pandemic. It just seems to be never ending. Everyone's afraid of the whole Delta variant. The other thing we're looking at is some stuff that worked in our business before the pandemic, like in January and February of 2020, when our businesses were just on fire and doing great, aren't working anymore. And I'll give you a couple examples. He uses Google AdWords to market his business, and he spends about $8,000 a month, that's a pretty decent spend. And so he has a company that does it, an expert company that does it. The ads are performing so poorly, the company is actually not charging him. They're like, you know what? We don't know why your ads aren't working anymore. We're not going to charge you this month because we need to figure this out. We feel bad taking your money. In my case, I do a lot of social media advertising on Facebook and Instagram. I have ads that produced incredible results that I've been using for years. We call them evergreen ads. They work over and over again. Last time I used these ads were January and February of 2020, and they packed the program to record proportions. So I'm running those same ads again now, and they're just not producing what they were producing. The business is sort of trickling in, and it's steady, but it's not like blowing me away. And it's just, you have this feeling like, oh, why isn't this working? There's no real explanation of why they're not working. I talked to another business owner. His company's maxed out. They were able to recover from the pandemic, but they can't take old clients who are coming back and any new clients because they have a staff shortage. So he called it the brain drain. They don't have people who can actually perform the work that needs to be done in their industry, so they simply can't take new clients. They just don't have the capacity to do it. Couple that with all the bad news that's going on in the world today, no wonder why we are just mentally exhausted. And so here's my thoughts on what's happening. What we're talking about is really mental energy. And I think mental energy goes up and down naturally. We're sort of at the end of summer. This is the time of year when things change, your kids go back to school, or things happen in our life. We're going to a different season. And I think that those changes sort of drain our energy a little bit. So this might just be sort of a natural lull this time of year. And sometimes I think you need to just go through the motions and do the job. So in the case of all the business owners I'm talking to who are feeling this low energy, none of us are staying home, none of us are quitting, none of us are giving up, none of us are closing our businesses. We're just going to work and doing the work that needs to be done, even though we don't have the passion for it, even though we're not feeling the fire for it and the excitement for it. And I know some of you are watching and are going, wow, do you really get excited as a business owner about Facebook ads and Google AdWords and all these different things? And yeah, we do. Normally these are really exciting things. You post a Facebook ad and you watch business come in and you watch the cash register ring, and it's exciting. And that excitement just isn't there right now. So for the marketing woes, sometimes I think you need to try something else. So we're going to keep doing some Google AdWords and try it from a few different angles. We're going to keep doing Facebook, but spend less and try from a few different angles and try some new things. The other thing is I'm revisiting one of the things that helped build my company, and that is direct mail. We used to do tons of direct mail, and since the pandemic, we haven't done any of it. For a while, they were saying mail wasn't being delivered, the mail was slow. I can't help but notice like my mailbox has been empty lately. So I have past success with direct mail, I have expertise in direct mail, and it seems like a great opportunity for me to take my old mailing list and reach out to old customers via direct mail and mail them something. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I'm gonna have it try to go out all this week and next week. Every time I get a batch done, I'm gonna mail it out. And even just talking about it with you right now, I can feel the excitement. Hey, I'm actually doing something. We haven't done this in a while. This is gonna be fun. I learned direct mail from my dad back in the 70s when he had his companies, and we used to have to hand fold everything and address everything. And even just talking about it now, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome and this is gonna work. The other thing is sometimes when you feel low energy, you need to give yourself a break and just go enjoy your life for a day. And that might be go to a baseball game. In my case, it's going to concerts. I've been going to concerts lately, and it reminds me of a few things. Why I got into music in the first place. When I see these shows, and I'm not performing at them, I'm just going as a guest, enjoying the show and the audience. It reminds me of the joy that music brings to the world, and it reminds me that there is still joy and happiness in the world. So I hope you liked today's show. Be sure to enjoy my small business startup club. I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.